I'm live. Hi guys. Wait for right on time. My dog starts barking. Wait for a few people to come in, and I should get started. And then Jay will be here. Let's see if we can get the A team back. Ray, J, K, May, as we've renamed Miriam. Are you coming up, dude? Coming up? We're live. Yes, we are. We're live. That means absolutely nothing to you, does it? There he is. There's Ozzy. Hopefully a few people will be in soon. Good boy. Yes. I've just got to send a message to someone, so let's just quickly. Oh, stop it. Make me look bad on the screen, Ozzy. Right, so I'm back with Ozzy. The show is on. It is incredibly hot. And Disneyland Paris opened today for pass holder previews. So with the opening of pass holder previews, Newport Bay Club is open. I believe. Although all these people might be staying somewhere else. Don't know. Hi Rob. So yeah, so still waiting for people to come in at the moment, Rob. The notification I think went out. My son's gonna pop in at some point. I think he was here a minute ago, and then he went, and then he'll be back in a bit. But yeah, Disneyland Paris is open for pass holder previews, along with Cars Route 66, or Cars Road Trip. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm purposely not paying it much attention right now because I want it to all be new to me when I go in November. I can't say I'm going before November because, quite frankly, I don't know what's going on with this country at the moment. Nobody knows what's going on with our own country. So, hi Russ. Oh, don't worry, Russ. I literally have just finished eating what would have been my breakfast, quite frankly, and it's gone 8 p.m. here. So yeah, it's reopened. It looks amazing over there. The amount of cavalcades they've got going is insane. Like, not even Disney World have that many cavalcades going. They've, from what I've seen, they have the Princess Cavalcade. They have the what is normally the Guest Star Day tricycles. They have those with Mickey and Minnie on, and then Stitch follows them in his car from the Stars in Cars parade that used to run in studios. And I look so I am. I should have put makeup. So yeah. Other cavalcades, we've got the hi Miriam. So other cavalcades that I've seen going are the Alice in Wonderland cavalcade, which is on the character train, and on that one the Cheshire Cat is even making an appearance. Cheshire Cat. And he's gone. So on that one, you've got the Cheshire Cat, the White Rabbit, Mad Hatter, and Alice. I didn't see Tweedledee, Tweedledum, or the Queen. So, yeah. Other cavalcades. So, you've got the Princess one, you've got the Alice one, you've got that one. I'm not sure if that's it for the main park. But there's loads going on. We've got a new reopening song. over in the studios, Cruella DeVille, Remy, who else has there been? There's been like 3 or 4. Aladdin. They've all got their own cavalcades going in the studios as well. Cruella DeVille was the first one of the day in the studios. The selfie spots, there's so many. And what I am I'm angry and upset that I cannot go. Because at the Nautilus, just outside the Nautilus, you have Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Daisy in their Stars on Parade outfits. And they're wonderful, they're amazing, and it's wow. So other selfie spots that I've noticed, we've got Cowgirl Minnie in Frontierland over by Cowboy Cookout Barbecue. You've got Cowboy Goofy over by Big Thunder Mountain. Jack Skellington is in the grounds of Phantom Manor. Yes, I did say Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington is currently out for selfies at Disneyland Paris. He best still be out when I go. Also, there is Cowgirl Minnie. I've mentioned them in their thingy out their parade outfits. In the Meet Mickey Theatre, there is Pluto, Mickey, and Goofy. There is. I haven't seen any pictures of Adventureland, but my guess is that there is Captain Hook, Peter Pan, Wendy, possibly John. Sometimes we see John at Disneyland Paris. And Jack Sparrow. I should think they're all out there. We have in the studios Olaf, Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff. The Marvel characters are in the name of the theatre. I've forgotten the name of the theatre. But yeah, they're about. That's it. That's one of the ones I forgot about the main park in Videopolis. So in the Cafe Hyperion Videopolis Theatre, they've turned it into a complete Star Wars stage. So you've got loads of Star Wars characters. For the first time ever, Boba Fett was, or Boba, or whatever you want to call him, Boba Fett was, he was doing selfies with 2 stormtroopers. And there's a bridge, so basically to get you onto the stage with them, there's a bridge that goes over where all the bleachers are. It's amazing. It looks so amazing. I think who else was on selfies? I believe I saw, yes, Woody. Woody has a new backdrop as well. He's over in Toon Studio in the studios. We saw Buzz. Did we see Buzz on the stage, on the Star Wars stage? Like, not the Star Wars, the new Star Wars stage. I mean the stage that the Star Wars Galactic Celebration was on. I think we saw Buzz. I think, if I remember rightly, looking at the photos, Buzz was on that stage. I might be wrong. It's just that's where he was last time. So it might just be my mind going, oh, that's where he was last time. It might have been Goofy. I don't know. I'm trying to think who else was in the studios. I've mentioned Aladdin, I've mentioned Cruella, I've mentioned Remy. So the princesses in the main park, we saw Jasmine Belle, I believe, was on there. Merida, I think, was on there. Cinderella, obviously. Sleeping Beauty was on there. Ariel was on there. The good handful of princesses. It did look a bit bare, though, Princess Float. I have seen more princesses than that before. Like that float, usually when it comes out, it's just flooded with princesses. Today, it was very sparse. So maybe we'll see more tomorrow. I mean, it's the second day of previews tomorrow, so we'll see. It's all exciting, and I'm quite upset that I can't go. I hate Boris Johnson. I just want to go. I just want to get out of the country, guys. I want to go to Disney. But in saying that, I have a trip planned, and it's for November. I will be staying, not in the Art of Marvel. Well, one night I'll be in the Art of Marvel. My plan was to stay in New York Art of Marvel for one night. Well, the whole stay. I was planning on staying in there the whole stay, in an Empire State Club Lakeview room. However, I think I got a better deal. They wouldn't let me book it and pay in installments. What would have, Miriam? I've forgotten on about so much. Yeah. But yeah, I was going to stay in an Empire State Club Lakeview to enable me to see the Art of Marvel. Oh. See, I am still staying in there for one night, but I wanted to stay in there the whole stay in an Empire State Club room overlooking the lake. I think I got a much better deal, and this is why. Because the Empire State Club, when I called up on the annual pass line to book it, you can't book room only. For you guys in America, for you guys in the States, I'm looking at the chat, I really want to stay in it too, Russ. For you guys in the States who can book room-only stays, we can't at Disneyland Paris. It's impossible to book a room-only stay on the website. I don't know if that's the same for you, Miriam, over there on the continent, is it? But yeah, in the UK, we can't book room-only at Disneyland Paris. So I called up the annual pass line, because it's actually, I get a discount with my annual pass. They wouldn't let me pay in installments for the Art of Marvel. It had to all be done in one go. And having not worked for 15 months, that wasn't an option. So, and also, I got told over the phone that the Empire State Club level is not open to annual pass holders yet. I don't know how true that is. That's just what I was told by Sebastian on the phone. Person called Sebastian. I wonder if he was a crab. So the show's on, as you can probably hear. It's about to go into the interval. She's just done a neck. They're roller skating in there at the moment. She's just done a neck spin. So yeah. That all happened with the Art of Marvel. It became no longer financially viable for me to stay there. It would have been had I been able to pay in installments. I want to make a Marvel hotel. Star Wars hotel. Okay, Russ, you've given me ideas for when I stay at the Art of Marvel now. And when Jay next goes with me, if we stay at the Art of Marvel, I am so doing that and embarrassing him. The photo opportunities in that hotel look amazing because you've got Peter Parker's bedroom, which is upside down. Peter Parker's bedroom is the bed is on the ceiling, so it looks as though you're hanging from the ceiling. Ozzy, I've seen another dog. He's in his pen outside. He can't do anything. So yeah, the deal I got. Basically, because of that, I looked at the prices all over the place, and I compared the prices for if I booked my annual pass, if I booked a package, if I booked on external sites, and the cheapest way was to book a package, and I didn't have to pay for it yet. I don't have to pay for it until September. So it's like you put a deposit down and you pay in September. That was fine by me. So I booked for Sequoia Lodge, booked Golden Forest Club, Lakeview. And then, hi Kay, of course, the Sequoia Lodge is no longer reopening because the refurbishment is taking a lot longer than planned. So I have been moved to So I have been moved to the Newport Bay Compass Club Lakeview. Now, those of you that were here with me, I think it was last week, I spoke about the Compass Club Lakeview rooms and how amazing they are, because not only can you see one fireworks show from them, which will be the Lake Disney one for the bonfire night, you can see 2 fireworks shows, 3 if there's one going on in the studios. So I will be able to see the hi Jay, I'll be able to see the castle fireworks and the Lake Disney fireworks. Jodie and Carly will be with me. Jodie and Carly, we inadvertently are staying near each other, and they are also in Compass Club Lakeview. We have a feeling that we're going to be on opposite sides of the hotel to each other, because it seems sort of like a shade that the Compass Club is like there and there. I have a feeling I'm going to probably be on this side and they'll be on this side, but hi. But yeah, we're going to have a fireworks party. So we're going to have a fireworks party in the room, which is going to be fun. Hi Jay. So Velociboy, for those of you who don't know, Velociboy is my son. He has just dropped a new video today of the Marwell Zoo supersized event that we went to in, was it July last year, Jay? Come here, you. Come on, hop up. Ozzy, come see JJ. Where's JJ? Where is he? You want a JJ? You want JJ? You'll see him soon. No. Right. Stay. It's interval time. So yeah, I got a much better deal with that going on. Like I said, it doesn't have to be paid yet, which is fantastic. So yeah, and it was so much cheaper to do it that way, and it's guaranteed entry to the parks. So that's that done. Who can you see? Is that Attila? Is that Mr. Attila? Is he going in his wagon? You've seen the ringmaster. Is that Mr. Attila? Is that Uncle John? So yeah, much better deal. I think it's a better deal than the Art of Marvel, because like I said, the Art of Marvel Empire State Club Lakeview, you can only see Lake Disney, but if you're in Newport Bay Club, you can see all of Disneyland. So that to me is a much better deal. That to me should probably, like, I know the Disneyland Hotel is the most expensive hotel on site, but I think the Newport Bay Club probably should be, purely because it's got a prime location. It overlooks all of Disneyland. Anyway, I've spoken about my trip. I need to speak about today again. Right, so, like, have any of you seen the footage of the new Cars ride? I'm just wondering if anyone's seen any footage of Cars Road Trip, or Cars Route 66. I can't remember what it's called, mainly because I'm not paying it enough attention. I think it's Cars Road Trip. I'm not paying it attention. I'm purposely ignoring everything to do with it, because when I go, I want that ride to be completely new to me. The only thing that won't be new is Catastrophe Canyon. So, like, it used to be Catastrophe Canyon, now it's Catastrophe Canyon. So that bit won't be new, but it will, because it's like, it's Dinoco truck, and yeah, so that'll all be new, and I want that to be new. I really want that to be new. So We'll get to the funny bit with you in a minute. So, like, have any of you seen, like, the footage of it? It just seemed pics a little weird. Yeah. Russ, you should have seen our response. Like, when I first saw actual footage of it, Disneyland Paris released actual footage of it over the last couple of weeks. And it was like, oh my god, that's not made up. That is actual footage. They are actually, he's genuinely happy to have his butt set on fire. Which is really strange. But I'm really excited to see the rest of it. I know, like I said, I know there are videos out there. I really don't want to see them. I am purposely not looking. Another thing we have to talk about with what's happened, I have to speak about Phantom Manor, because there has been a huge, I mean huge, change at Phantom Manor in the stretching room. So when they, with the last lockdown, when they last reopened, the stretching room was squared off. They had squares, like, on the floor. They taped off squares on the floor. You went and stood on which square you were told to stand on. Now, seeing today's pictures, when you go into the stretching room, you are given a number. That number corresponds with where you must go and stand, and there are 6 zones from what I've seen. Might be more, but I think it's only 6. Could even be 9. I could have been reading it upside down. No! Could have been reading it upside down. But yeah, and it's around the outside of the stretching room. So you're not stood on the rug in the middle. You're now stood around the outside. So you've got 1, 2, 3, you've got like 5 or so things, and then the last one is in the centre of the room. So if it's either number 6 or number 9, I don't know which way around I was reading it, because I don't know what angle it was taken from. But if you're in that category, then you stand smack bang in the middle of the stretching room. So the way they have no longer taped these sections off on the floor. They're plexiglass. So there's plexiglass separators, dividers in the stretching room at Phantom Manor, and I've never seen that before. Like, in the American parks, anywhere, I've never seen them put plexiglass dividers in the stretching room. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that, guys. That's very... Sorry, my dog's going off on them. Like, how would you guys feel if you went into Haunted Mansion and the stretching room was divided off by a plexiglass? Like, one group goes in first, stands on their square that's in their little plexiglass area, and then the next group goes in, stands in their little square that's in their little plexiglass area, and then the last ones come in and they stand smack bang in the middle of the room. It just doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't seem fair. Ozzy! Ozzy, come here. So yeah, it doesn't seem right to me that they should put mirrors in instead to make it. That would have been amazing. A mirror-based stretching room. I would actually pay €100 just to go and do that. Ozzy's excited because he's having a roll around on the bed, and he's trying to get my attention. In a second, he's going to get my attention in a way he doesn't want. I said I was going to try and groom him live on air, perhaps clip his claws. I'm not going to try and clip his claws. This is because I saw a video of a pug having its claws clipped and it was screaming, and it made me think I need to show off what Ozzy is like when he's being groomed or getting his claws clipped, he turns into the devil. You thought Cruella de Vil was bad. This is Ozzy Devil. So he knows. He's down here. He knows. Where are you going, Boz? What are you doing? You going out? Are you going out? So I'm going to take you guys and show you outside a second, so that you guys can see. How do I flip the camera? I forgot how to. Oh, there. Okay. Oop, what have I done? No, I've just turned the camera off. Settings, camera. Oop. Back camera. Done. Right. There you go, guys. That is 10. So it's the interval at the moment. These cages that are just here. At the last place, someone completely lost it with me. They were in a trailer. The green trailer that's over there. They were in there with the side open. And someone saw them and started really having a go at me because we have animals in the show. These cages are not animal cages. They are the cages that we put the seats in to put them into the lorry that is over there, or into the truck, so that they don't fall about all over the place. We have no animals in this show, yet somebody was absolutely, enough Aussie, somebody was absolutely convinced that those are animal cages. They are not animal cages, they're seating cages. And seriously, do you really think we would be putting animals? I don't know, maybe like our sound and lights guy, maybe? Yeah, he's quite an animal. You're an animal. Shall I put you in a cage? I'm not coming out. This is Ozzy's little outside bed. And that is Ozzy. So, yeah, that's our ringmaster's caravan. That's the owner of the show's caravan. That's the big top. Those are seating cages. Seating cages. We don't do free range seating here. No free range seating. Yeah, they do need to chill, Russ. It's absolutely. I've had it all day today as well. There's pictures in our. We've got a book that documents our. It documents our 50 years. It doesn't document it. It's a photo book. So it's it's photos from the show's been going now for 47 years this year, and because obviously we're not sure whether we're going to have to pull back in or not. We're not sure. We weren't sure. We thought we can't really do a program, so we did a photo book with photos of past 50, nearly 50 years in it. And of course, when the show first stopped, sorry, Ozzy, I've just kicked him in the face. When the show first started, in 1974, it had animals. It was an open air show. It had a couple of ponies, a llama, a goat, a dog, a pig. At one point there was a camel. But this, I'm talking, like, we haven't had animals on this show for a quarter of a century, maybe more. And so like 25 years or so we haven't had animals on this show. And I actually had people on the phone to me today angry because we used to use animals. Like, yes, but we don't use them anymore. We evolved, because that is what you do, you evolve. But they weren't having it. Believe it or not, Kay, people actually get ratty when they see, because he's not the only dog that's got a little pen outside, little garden. Some of the dogs on the other side of the show do as well. There's two quite big dogs on the other side of the show, so they've got a huge sort of garden outside their caravan. Thank you so much. My AirPods always wanted to go for a flying lesson. No, I picked that up. So yeah, and people have actually complained because we've got pets. I'm sorry, if I didn't have my dog, I would be a nervous wreck. And he's also a service dog as well. He tells me he will sometimes, not all the time. He's not a complete service dog, because in this country, a service dog for what I need for, there's no such thing. In the States there is, but not in this country. So sometimes he'll give me like an indicator that I'm about to have a panic attack or an anxiety attack or something else, and then when I'm actually having one, he sits with me until it's stopped. So yeah, but yeah, we have people moan over the weirdest, most wonderful things. But anyway, yeah, getting back to Disneyland Paris. So like I said, we saw the Cars one. Another thing I want to talk about is Crush Coaster. Oh my god! I don't know if you guys have seen the fresh paint job that Crush Coaster's had on the outside of the building. Wow! Like, that is actually the nicest I've ever seen that ride looking. Even when it was brand new, it didn't look anything like that. That is amazing. Crush Coaster really doing really wow. The paint job on Crush Coaster. So yeah, and also the queues. Obviously, where it's only annual pass previews, and now it's going to be on the 17th. It opens, but it's mega reduced capacity. This is the time to go on Crush Coaster, guys. Like, this really is. By the time I get over, there will be a part of the day when they'll switch from normal queuing system, they'll close the queue, and they'll go on to basically a bit like the boarding passes for Rise of the Resistance. You'll book your space to go on. It's basically a virtual fast pass, guys. It's you book your space. It's usually about half an hour. You get your time slot. You go back in your time slot. But there's no actual queue at that point. So they call it a standby pass. So it's basically, yeah. I'm going to go and grab Ozzy in a second and turn him into the devil. We're going to do this live on air. I thought we have to do this live, like turn him completely into the devil. I saw that video of the pug and like the pug screaming, and I thought that's nothing on Ozzy. So, hi Chris, welcome in. It's never too late, Chris. It's never too late. I've just been speaking a lot about my planned trip to Disneyland. I have actually another planned trip to Disneyland Paris as well. Jay, if you're still here, WDW is working on. I think it's a good idea. What they're doing, Russ, is like I said, at the start of the day, it'll open like normal, and then at a certain point of the day, what they're doing is closing that queue off, and at that point they'll be opening their online standby line, and you go on, you book your time slot, and you just go in on that time slot. It won't be an all-day thing. It's just they're doing it to get the queues down, especially while there's no fast passes and no it's a reduced capacity. But Crush Coaster doesn't have fast pass anyway, and it's needed this system for a long time. Like, Crush Coaster on a quiet day, the queue can get up to 90 to 100 minutes long. So yeah, they want people out spending money and stuff. So, exactly. Exactly. They need it. Disneyland Paris need people outside spending money, quite frankly, at the moment, because it's been closed for so long. But from what I saw, the pass holder preview day one was a huge success. Ozzy is now hiding because he's seen me playing with the brush. So yeah, Jay. Next February, Jay, because we were supposed to go this February, next February is now when we're going. Fingers crossed. It's not paid for. I've got it on a book now, pay when you're there sort of thing. And you're going in on my pass, Jay. But that is what's happening. I'm not telling you where we're staying. So I'm not telling you. That's a surprise. So yeah, Jay, you're going back. You're going back to Disneyland. If we're not locked down still, because Boris is making a right. I don't even want to say what Boris is making out of this. It's just Boris Johnson's roadmap out of lockdown seems to be a roundabout. So it's slight ease of lockdown, new variant, restrictions, slight ease, new variant, restrictions. That's just what the UK seems to be doing. But I'm sorry, but if we had put India on the red list sooner, we wouldn't be in the situation we're in now. We wouldn't. That's been scientifically proven. And it is a mess. It is a mess, Jay. And we wouldn't be in this mess if Boris Johnson had taken notice of data, had taken notice of what was going on in India, and had shut the borders. But he didn't shut the borders. He just sort of... The reason he didn't was for his own self-gain. Because he wanted to do a trade deal with India, and because he wanted a photo op with one of their politicians or whatever. Like, really? We're really doing that? Putting your entire country at risk and spoiling the coming out of lockdown? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen in the States, the UEFA European Championship is going on. Basically, over here we call that football. It's real football. Football you actually play with your foot. Hence why it's called football. But you guys call it soccer for some reason. One of my biggest hates, that is. That's what I'm afraid of for here. Once the variants hit, now that we are open again, but our government won't shut that down. It's a bit tough luck. That's what our government needs to do, Russ. Our government needs to do that. Because the majority of the adults in this country are now vaccinated. They need to just... Like, we've been held back for another 4 weeks so that they can get the final push of vaccinations. So, fingers crossed, we actually will come out of these stupid restrictions soon, because I'm struggling with them at work. I really am. Anyway, I promised a live grooming / possession of the dog. Yeah, Jay pointing out at me, this isn't a virus video. No, it's not a virus video, but I'm annoyed because I can't go to Disneyland Paris because of the virus. And the virus, is ruining everything, and Boris Johnson quit. So I'm just going to go and grab the dog, and we'll do this, turning him into the devil. He's probably going to run out the door, actually. Yep. No, come here. He ran out of the door. Right. Say hello, Ozzy. He's looking at the door. Here we go. I did promise the devil, because of the screaming pug, that I would turn Ozzy into the devil. Now you can see that he's the devil when I have even just a hairbrush in my hand. You mean, oh no. Oh no, no. Just because you're kissing me doesn't mean I'm going to put it down. But the socks. Okay, you killed it. You killed it. You killed it. You killed it. It's gone. You killed it. It's gone. You killed it. It's actually gone. It's on the floor. I cannot do it anymore. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? What did I try and do? You guys just saw that. I'm gonna let him go. I used to do that with a handheld brush. Like, literally just like that, so the handle didn't used to be there. Ozzy always wins, Miriam. Ozzy always wins, always. If I brush his back, he's okay. He'll tolerate it. Don't like it, but he'll tolerate it. But when I go anywhere near his front, like, he's outside hiding now. When I go anywhere near his front, I get the devil. So I did promise that there would be some Aussie hairbrushing, grooming madness. So that was it. Just reading the comments. No, he doesn't like hairbrushes. It definitely was gonna eat my face. Rob, did you see it? So even the soft side, it can't go anywhere near his chest. He will not have it. He's outside now. I'll take you guys back outside again. Let me take you back outside again so that you can actually see where Ozzy is. So let's change the camera. What are you doing? Ozzy, what are you doing? Oh. Is that your friends? Is that your friends? Was that Diesel and Star? Was that Diesel and Star? And Jeffrey? Is that Diesel, Star and Jeffrey? Where's Jeffrey? Where's Jeffrey? Where's Diesel? Ozzy, where's Diesel? Where's Diesel? I do have the Oz tent, Jay. I'll send you a picture of Ozzy's face when I first put it up. Oh, are they over there? Are they over there, Ozzy? That's his friends over there. Ozzy. Come on, you coming in? I'm going in. I'm going to do your hair again if you don't come in. So yeah, that was his friends that he wanted to see. But yeah, so yeah, this Disneyland Paris live chat turned into a mixture of just about everything. But I think I've got some excitement out about the reopening. Like I said, the cavalcades that we've got. That's what I need to talk about. Plaza Gardens restaurant. Miriam, I don't know if you've seen any of the tweets that have gone out today. I don't know if you've seen any of the photos that have gone out today. What do you mean, still a mess? Jay? What do you mean? So, yeah. He's back in now. So, Plaza Gardens restaurant. It used to be... Right, so Plaza Gardens restaurant, as we know, used to be buffet, and then it switched to all you can eat. Now it's neither. So now it's a set menu. It is, I have to check the pricings again. I think it's been rounded up just to €35. Might be more. Looking at the menu, I'd say it's more now. But it's all you can eat on appetizers. Oh, so you broke your hairbrush. It's all you can eat on appetizers. But then in the mains, you no longer get to have all you can eat. Like, you can have all you can eat appetizers, and they will keep bringing them over all throughout the meal if you ask for them. But you have to choose one meal, and you can have roast chicken, so basically a roast dinner, or a pasta, a shrimp pasta that's got either arrabbiata, a cheese sauce, or something else. Or there's a vegan risotto. There's a couple more things, but literally the only vegetarian / vegan option was this risotto. Which, like, in all honesty, the menu looked rubbish. And Jay, that's what most restaurants have done here too, to fix menus, some sort of stuff. Yeah, the dessert, you get a dessert with this one. The dessert looks amazing now. Like, if that's the way they're going to go with it, then that's the way they're going to go with it. I'll probably eat there once, but I won't be in a hurry to go back. I'll be happy to just eat there once now. Because that was one of my favourite buffets. That was like Miriam said, their character breakfast was always amazing. I don't know if that's going to be coming back. Looking at the menu, there's nothing to shout about now. The menu's nothing to write home about anymore. The pictures just made me think, well, they've ruined Plaza Gardens. So that's one of my favourite restaurants on site. Ruined. So, yeah. What can you do? I haven't checked out the menus for the rest of the places yet, but what got me about Plaza Gardens is this shrimp pasta thingy. Like, I'm sorry, if I was going to go and have pasta, I can get that at Pizzeria Bellanotte or Colonel Happy's Pizza Outpost for €20 cheaper. Just saying. If you're going to go into Plaza Gardens, don't get the pasta, because you can get pasta anyway. And I really feel bad for if you're vegan or vegetarian, or you've got dietary requirements, you've only got one option now. Like, that's it. From what I saw on the menu, there's no vegan dessert. Like, it's all, you've only got one option, and that your one option is risotto. Like, it's usually a starter, so it just seems really bizarre. So yeah, it's just sad for us. It's really sad because when they originally reopened, Plaza Gardens it wasn't a buffet, but it was still all you can eat on everything. They had the plates pre-made, and you just were told the people in there which plate you like, and they would go and get you it. But if that's what they've done at Plaza Gardens, what have they done with the rest of them? Like restaurant, Agribar Cafe with La Grange, Grange. I said that really weird. What are they going to do with Hunter's Grill and Cape Cod and Inventions and all of those? You know, what are they going to do with those? Like, I don't get it. They need to do something. Like, I don't like this fixed menu thing coming out, especially with the hotel restaurants. What are they going to do? Because the hotels don't have quick service in them. So, like, none of the hotels have a quick service option. So, what are they going to do? Like, to me, that's just, yeah. It's really sad that all the buffets are gone. I hope this. Yeah, I really, really want the buffets to return because they were such a big part of Disneyland Paris for me. They really were. Plaza Gardens in particular was just, I love it. And Hunter's Grill was probably my favourite one of the entire on-site Hunter's Grill. But places I will be checking out when I go back are Planet Hollywood, Annette's Diner. Cannot wait for the Pim Test Kitchen to open. I cannot wait for that to open. I am so looking forward to Avengers Campus, like you can't even believe, especially now that I've seen footage of California. I'm so looking forward to it. I know roughly what Web Slingers is like. I'm purposely not watching it. Well, I was purposely not watching it, and then it hit me. Tom Holland is not French, yet Disneyland Paris is in France. They're going to dub him in French, so I thought I'd better watch the California version just so that I see the actual version. As much as I do watch Disney films in French, I'm not going to lie, I do watch them on Disney Plus in French, but what really annoys me is, and this has been a pet hate of mine since the get-go with dubbing, is that the lips don't match what's coming out of the lips. Are they still... I did know the Flying Spider-Man is a robot, Jay. But no, I hope they don't dub it in French, Chris. I really hope they don't dub it in French. I just have a horrible feeling that they will. I'm hoping they won't. I'm really hoping they won't. Though they could. See, what I like about stuff like Ratatouille is it's all in French and it's in France, so I think that it works. When Disney Dreams was a show, when they showcased the films that were set in France, they had the characters speaking French, and they were animated to speak French as well. So that to me just made it so much better. But Spider-Man is not French. They're going to dub, probably more than likely going to dub Tom Holland with French. And like I said, if his lips were moving French, then I would be very happy for that. But his lips will not be moving French unless Tom Holland has suddenly learned French. So I thought I'd better watch that. Iron Man roller coaster is really coming along. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what comes of that. More and more of the park is becoming in English now. I like the mixture of French and English that we've got. I really do. I like the Star Wars shows when they go on. One show will be in English, one show will be in French. But then I like, and Jay will know this, the Marvel shows when Marvel Seasons of Superheroes was on. And we went to see the Stark Expo. Sorry, Ross. I couldn't think of a better way to word it. But yeah, Stark Expo and Guardians of the Galaxy Autumn Dance Off. They were speaking both French and English and with in American accents. So yeah, it does. It sets the complete atmosphere of Disneyland Paris, Miriam. It really does. And like, for some reason, they just completely put Web Slingers in complete French. It just won't feel right to me. I'm hoping. Thinking about Stark Expo, Iron Man spoke English in Stark Expo, if I'm right. Didn't he, Jay? Did Iron Man speak English in Stark Expo? I think he did. I know Captain Marvel did. She just spoke with a very thick French accent, as did Captain America. Guys in the States, seriously, when I heard Captain America speaking in English but with a heavy French accent, that made my life. That just absolutely made my life. I don't know if you guys can hear the racket that's going on in the tent. That's Pip playing the bicycle pump. So yeah, I'm going to bring this to a close. I've rabbited on about everything and anything. Guys, before I go, I just want to say a big thank you and a big shout out to Rob Furs. He has helped me out so much with my channel. He's a great friend. He's an all-around great guy. So please go check him out. And I want to give a big shout out to Velociboy, my son Jay, who has just started up his own channel. He's just posted a video of the Marwell Zoo Supersized event from July. Was it July we went, Jay? July 2020. It was either July or August. I think it was July. So he's just posted it from July 2020. Please go check that out. He's also got some amazing videos of Black Gang Chine, the oldest theme park in the United Kingdom. So yeah, go check out Velociboy, my son Jay. He's just started up his channel. Yeah. So okay, that's gonna. I don't know when we went, Jay. Jay, I don't even know when you were born. Are you even mine, Jay? Just saying, you know, you're too tall to be mine, I think, Jay. It's going to be some mega copyrights coming up, so I'm going to get going. And I shall see you guys. Sorry, Jay. I shall see you guys soon. Next week, same time. I'll see you then.